Hi, welcome to another edition of In the Studio with Calamity Jane. My name is Jody, also known as Calamity Jane. Our purpose with this series is to highlight women doing amazing things in our community and give them the spotlight for a moment. Joining me today is Jollina Simpson, International Board Certified Lactation Consultant and the founder of the Kijiji Sisterhood. Welcome to the show, Jollina.
Thank you, Jody. It's nice to be here.
Tell us a little bit about the Kijiji Sisterhood.
The Kijiji Sisterhood is a collective of birth professionals of color who have come together to improve infant and maternal mortality here in Las Vegas. We want to build the community that exists, bring everybody together so we can help women of color improve their outcomes here in Las Vegas.
How did you come to start this organization?
The Kijiji Sisterhood was formed after I went on a road trip with the founder of Uzazi Village. And during that road trip, I was amazed and educated that there are so many other women of color out there working in their own communities and who are doing great things. And for such a long time, I felt like I was all alone out here in Las Vegas. And then after going on this road trip and seeing all these amazing women doing amazing work, I realized that I just had to come back and make it myself. Like, I cannot expect the hospitals to help with this work. I cannot expect any other organization to do this. I just need to get it done. And so I looked to my community, and there are a lot of amazing women of color doing work here in Las Vegas. And I reached out to them and I said, let's get together. Let's do this. And our first meeting, it was exciting. It was invigorating. They already had all been thinking about this in their own space, in their own time. And I think coming together as a group was validating, and it was encouraging and exciting so that we could say, okay, we can do this work together. We've all been working in this valley for, some of us, a decade or longer. So let's pull together and pull our resources and make it happen.
What do you feel makes you successful?
I think what makes me successful is that I am just the average Jollina, right? I say that all the time. The average Jollina is a mom who has had struggles with breastfeeding. I've had my struggles with my prenatal care. I have come in contact with doctors who have treated me with so much disrespect that it makes me doubt my innate ability to do the job that my body can do. And what I bring to this village, my village, the Kijiji Sisterhood, is that idea that if we can just support mothers, the average mother needs support. And we don't need a whole bunch of tools. We don't need a whole bunch of stuff for them to go buy. They just need to be surrounded by their sisterhood, by their community, because community is where everything works. And so when you surround a mom with that kind of support, and she is having those everyday average mental breakdowns that happen when parenting and breastfeeding, then you can say, yeah, girl, I've been there too. I know what you're going through. And all these other women, all these women who look like you, who have been through this, can relate to that as well. And that's success for me.
What piece of advice would you give to maybe a woman who is expecting a baby, is trying to find that sense of community?
I would tell moms that we're here. We're out here. And a lot of times it seems like the picture of the natural mama, the breastfeeding mama, it doesn't look like us. And so we kind of go, oh, well, I guess there's nobody else out there doing what I'm doing. But the truth is that we're here. We're doing it. And we're all in this valley and have been here for a long time. We're in this country and have been here for a long time. We're in this world and have been here for a long time. Sometimes you just gotta open your eyes and look around and say, I need some help. Can somebody help me? And that's what I did. That's what I did when I went out on the road trip. And I didn't even realize I was doing it. I was like, oh man, I need rejuvenation. And I found it out there on the road amongst other women of color who are building it. And then I came back here and I said, all right, this is what we need to do. And so if that mom is looking for somebody, she might be the one who says, hey, we need to do this. And the women who have been thinking about it will surround her and support her. And then they can take that message out as well.
What is your favorite word?
Cunt. It is specific, and when it's used, you know exactly what the person means.
Let's just lead with that. What's your least favorite word?
Ally. Ally, because it is passive, and it is being used, I think, as a badge, as performative, as opposed to being an actionable person.
What turns you on, creatively, emotionally, or spiritually?
Travel. I love to travel. I usually feel the most grounded, the most centered, and the most focused when I come home from travel, because I think it expands my horizon enough that I can take in more things in order to focus my creative energy into the things that I want to focus it into.
What turns you off?
That's a hard one. Small talk, I think, turns me off, mostly because I feel like I'm not getting anywhere with small talk, and I have so many other things to do that if we're not getting into things, then I don't have time for it.
What is your favorite curse word?
All of them? My favorite curse word? Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't have one. Unless all of them is a good answer. Okay, I don't like this answer at all. I don't have one. I swear a lot, and I like to mix things up and use them indiscriminately.
What sound or noise do you love?
Water. I love the sound of water. Doing water births for so long and water birth education, being near the ocean, the sound of running water is extremely soothing for me, and I love it. Yeah, I love it.
What sound or noise do you hate?
Okay, well, this feeds directly into the what sound do I love, because the sound that I love is water, but the sound that I hate is water hitting tile, because that usually means that something's overflowing and there's something going terribly wrong. So it's two sides of the same coin. It's two sides.
What profession, other than your own, would you maybe one day like to attempt?
I would like to be a professional billionaire and go around the world and learn things and build things and supply wealth where there is no current wealth. So to use money to employ people to do the things that they want to do. I think that's a professional billionaire.
What profession would you never want to do?
Nurse. That's pretty fast, right? Nurses have a hard job, and they're getting it from all sides. They're getting it from patients, they're getting it from doctors, they're getting it from doulas, they're getting it from cleaning staff, they're getting it from all sides. And I think it's a noble profession that has taken some pretty decent blows in the last 2 decades. And I don't think I could do it. I think I'm too mouthy for it. Referring back to my favorite curse words answer, that would happen a lot. And I don't think I could keep my license.
If heaven exists, what would you want to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
I think if God doesn't have anything better to do than greet me, then what the hell am I doing there? Right? I mean, I don't know if that's exactly what you mean by that. Like, I feel like some people would say, oh, like, you did a good job, like, all those things, but no, you got more important things to do. Go do it, God. Yeah, I'm good. I'm here. What else? I mean, is there something else you need me to do? I mean, if you're busy, get back to it.
Thanks for being on the show today, Jollina.
Thank you, Jody. It's a pleasure to be here.
And thank you for watching. Join us for the next edition of In the Studio with Calamity Jane, where we take another amazing woman from Las Vegas and put her in the spotlight.